Mystery of the Divine Being. Faith. Love. Spirit of God. BD0753 from January 23, 1939, taken from book number 16. Whoever wants to recognize me must believe, and if faith is deeply rooted in the heart, the spirit in him, which is after all my share, is also active and guides the person to the right recognition. In order to recognize me, however, love must also be active. The will to love has to be put into action, for since I am love itself I can only be recognized in love, and thus the human being will only grasp the mystery of the divine being if he makes an effort to become like God. Only then will he realize that the eternal deity can never be fathomed intellectually but only in the heart, insofar as this is ever possible for a human being. Just as the human eye is not able to look into radiant light without damaging the eye's vision, so little is man able to grasp the immeasurable power of light and love in earthly life, for if this were revealed to earthly man in all fullness of spirit, the immediate dissolution of all substance would be the inevitable consequence, for no earthly being could exist in the face of the eternal glow of love. In eons of years all spiritual power changes as it were forced. It flows back to where it originated. It reunites with the divine elemental power which, incomprehensible to man, remains the source of life and origin of all beings. This power slumbers unrecognized in a myriad of beings. They are not aware of the spiritual abilities at their disposal and thus do not utilize the divine power which could open up immeasurable things within them. But this power must first be awakened again in order to be able to express itself actively and audibly to people. Whoever now stands in faith and lives in love is enlivened by my spirit. It informs him of heaven and earth, i.e. of everything that is visible and invisible. It imparts knowledge to him which is far above the knowledge of a worldly wise person. He reveals to him the creation, its meaning and purpose for man on earth and allows him to recognize his relationship to the Creator. And when the human being, guided by the Spirit, begins to sense God's Spirit of love, the reunification of God's Spirit in the human being with the eternal original Spirit, divine love, also begins, and the spirit in the human being has freed itself from all bonds of matter, which is the obstacle to the final union. The spirit is free and now strives inexorably towards the eternal light, and the persistence in form through thousands of years has come to an end, to the indescribable joy of the Creator and His creature. Amen.